Nigerian music star David Adeleke, also known as Davido, has opened up on how her husband has gone beyond being just a spouse to also supporting her ambitions. Chioma, in an interview, said her husband has been the one helping her navigate life's challenges, enabling her to pursue her desire outside family responsibilities. David actually cares about my dream, she said. I have faced a lot of challenge over time. So he would always ask me, Chi, apart from all of that, what do you actually want to do? She said. Chioma further stated that they both have plans and projects in the works with hopes of unveiling them next year. Now, what's your take on this particular one? Because really, who wouldn't like to have a partner that asks you what you want beyond the household responsibilities and all?
Well, time is money. Unfortunately, the family has a lot of money. Right, from Davido to his dad, or families, it's an affluent one. They're wealthy enough. And with that, it now gives you the opportunity to pursue things. If you're not focused, oh, I have to, like, how we get money for school fees, how we get money for food, you know. Now you're suddenly you're home all day. You can afford to go wherever, do whatever. It's like you start to have deeper conversations. You start to have, okay, well, aside this, like, we're not struggling, and we'll never struggle.
True.
You know, that's the thing about it. We're not going to struggle. So now you have time. Your money has freed you, because you're not hustling. You're not out there as like, oh my God, if I don't do this, I won't make rent, I won't see food, I won't. So now you have the money. You can actually, like, okay, what are we going to focus on? You know, money has freed up enough time to, okay, what do we want to do? You know, and I would be surprised if we didn't have those questions with her.
True.
Because at the end of the day, one thing I always say is, with a relationship, with a marriage, or whatever it is, the end goal should be we make each other better individuals. Like, say it doesn't end up in marriage, but are you a better person now than when we started? And did I have a hand in you becoming a better person? You know, so in this case, yeah, it's the relationship is beautiful. The fact that they have the resources that allow them the free time to chase other things and chase what they want to actually, what they're actually passionate about, is also a blessing. And then to add to that, a partner that actually wants to see your betterment, which is the ultimate goal of companionship. Am I making you a better person? You know, do you make me a better person? And I feel she keeps him grounded.
True.
She already makes him a better person. It's that consistency.
I mean, when you said she keeps him grounded, I would implore you to actually go and see a clip of their wedding, and then you would understand the meaning of that she keeps him grounded that you just said. There was this game that was played during the reception, and questions were asked. She had one leg of his shoe and he had one leg of her shoe. So they had it on their left and their right hand. So they would ask a question: who apologizes first when there is a conflict between the both of you? So if it's Davido, if it's David that responds first, who they will raise the black shoe, which definitely is his shoe. She wore a white sandals. So they asked who was the prayer warrior in the house. The both of them raised up the white shoe because Chioma was obviously the one. Who is the one that displays that does PDA the most? The both of them raised the black shoe, and they were backing each other, so you could see the synergy.
What I have, actually, you know, and things I don't have, you bring in, and things you don't have, I bring in. So that's the goal of companionship ultimately. And we're talking about, and it came up on air on my show, and somebody was like, "Oh, then what happened to all those girls that, you know, were talking smack about him, and the ones that he has kids with that way?" It ultimately goes to show something that men will settle where they find peace. True. Men will settle where they find peace. He found his peace in Chioma. You know, he found his home, he found his safe space. He found that person that would always have his back. So ultimately, it just goes to show that, okay, with more successful men, more financially successful men, they have options. You know, it's similar to how a lot of people were saying, oh, you know, why won't he marry? Why is he not still married? How done the white wedding and all that, and now he's finally, you know, shut those ones up. He's found the person that completes him, and I hope it's not going to be the typical celebrity marriage that's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 years down the line, and everybody's like, oh, it becomes a case of let's get a divorce and let's separate our assets and let's. So I continue hoping that Chike continues to keep him grounded, and I continue hoping that he continues to help her excel in all things, because that's the goal of a relationship. Help each other become better people, so that should one day the time comes when we are not eventually together, you know, maybe death do us part, or life just, we have irreconcilable differences and we walk away, can point to each other and say, okay, you made me a better person. You know, I became better because of you. I'm who I am now, or I've added a lot to who I am now because of the time I spent with you. So I'm happy for him.
Well, we are happy for those duos really in a relationship. You being in a relationship, what do you do to make the person, your spouse, the person you are in that relationship with, a better person? Are you making them better? Are you leaving them better than you met them? Or you are what we call the, what's that word now? Is it the gold digger? Not the gold digger. The gold digger sounds very harsh. Are you just there for
financial dating?
The financial dating, or do you do that? What's it called now? Friends with benefits. No, there's another name they call it. It's flying away from my head right now. But you know what I mean. If you're not getting anything, then the relationship is not for you, and you're not giving anything. So learn to make people better, learn to compliment each other when you find yourself. Yes, for Gen Zs, we are in a lot of relationship. We have 1, 2, 3 boyfriends, and somebody will come and tell you, you don't need to put your eggs in one basket.
That conversation it's, you see, the thing is, love is sacrifice. You know, love is patience. So love, sometimes it can end up hurting. And I get the sentiment. I was once privy to that sentiment of, oh, why would I put all my eggs in one basket? And the thing is, if it works out, it works out. But it's never going to work out if you're doing I'm going to put my egg in every single basket. Because how many things can you realistically commit to? And how long can you hold up charade? You know, there's only so much you can fake as a person. There's always one day, even if you do get away with it, does your conscience starts to, you know, eat you up. But it's become so normalized in this generation. It's like, oh, like, you did this one for the looks, you did this one for the cash, you did this one for the, and like, okay. And we complain that, oh, we end up unhappy, but how can you end up happy if you're not committed? And I understand, it's understandable though, because it's actually quite scary to give your all to one person. And
the person ends up at the end of the day breaking your heart.
Even if the person doesn't end up, just the very thoughts, especially for people that have gone through heartbreak, people that have seen small shaggy, breakfast has been served. When somebody comes along, and even though they have genuine intentions, you're skeptical. Like, I've been down this road before, you know, didn't favor me, didn't work out.
Putting your all out to be very difficult at that point.
Exactly, you know, but if you let your past change you, obviously you should learn from your past. You should be able to spot the red flags. Like, I personally am. It gives me funny every time I have some conversations with my female friends, and they just bring up a joke of, oh, you too know your worth or something, you know? Sometimes when I randomly post a picture with a caption that may seem a little prideful and stuff, it's like, oh, you know your worth too much. You have pride. And then stuff like that. But it's come from, okay, my experiences in the past and people I've interacted with and however it went. And it's like, okay, it shaped me. It's like, okay, I now see things, that behavior that I will not accept. You know, there are certain things that, at the point in life, I used to feel, it was just, women do that kind of, like, it just happens now. But now I've come to realize that, yeah, that's not good. I mean, if it works for you and whoever is in your life, cool. But with me, it's not going to fly. But I appreciate you for stopping by, but you're going to have to move along.
You're going to have to move along, baby. And life goes on, but really...